Yeah, we are live now.
Okay.
We are live now. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Akuko TV. This program is called Hanging Out with the Stars. Um, it's highly anticipated, this interview. And we want to welcome our special guest, Nollywood veteran, a powerful Nollywood star that everybody has missed for so many years. He goes by the name Pat Attah. So, and I think it doesn't need second introduction because everybody knows. Only the newer generation will be thinking, who is Pat Attah? Pat Attah. So, my brother, welcome to this program, Akuko TV.
Thank you, my brother, man. So good to see you,
It's good
live
to
and
see
direct.
you. It's good to see you. I'm so happy that you gave us this opportunity to interact with you. It has been many years. It has been many years. People are looking where is Patata. People are searching for you. They miss you in Nollywood, and I'm sure some people can bet their life savings just to have you back. And but we have opportunity to talk to you face to face right now, visually. Um,
Yeah,
before we start, yeah, I would like to play one of my music so that we will use this opportunity to share our link to our different links we have on social media so that more people can join us.
yeah.
Um,
I already shared it on my page.
okay, okay,
So yeah, yeah. I
okay,
see it. It's live there now.
okay. Let me play this song. It's called "It's Only You." I wrote this song in 1996. You can imagine,
Okay.
many years I was still in Niger, but yeah, but this song was recorded, I think, was last year. I think it was
Yeah.
year beginning. Yeah, it's featuring Kat Monroe. Is a Austrian singer, uh,
Okay.
but her dad is a Yoruba. Is from Niger, but her mom is from Austria. So
Okay.
let me play it, and then I will share the links, and we'll start the interview.
Come on.
Caution, caution, caution. First time when I saw your
So
eyes, and I know you're gonna be mine.
Oh, sounds good.
yeah,
Sometimes we'll be swimming in an ocean of love. Now.
Woo!
Then one day,
she has a great voice.
I can hear it already, man.
get you,
Yeah.
baby. Cause I can tell the way you looked at me, and I know your heart is burning. I say, oh, it's only you, it's only me now. Just two of us, we can make this world go round now. Yeah, it's only you, but it's only me now. We can love together, we can reach up in the sky now. Yeah. And sometimes people let me down, and I'm feeling kind of blue now.
Wow.
Yeah. Keep thinking the memories of your love keep flashing in my mind. Yeah. Then I smile to the red rose flowers you just gave me yesterday. And I recall the way you smiled at me, and I know our love is growing. I say, oh, it's only you, it's only me now. Just two of us, we can make this world go out now. Yeah, it's only you, but it's only me now. When we love together, we can reach up in the sky. Now. Yeah.
I can feel the way my life is a kind
This
of
is my rap.
Yeah.
a kind of a special kind of love. We can run in a minute, and that's what you're doing, and I'm feeling it. But baby, I wanna know what you got in your mind. All I wanna know is that you got to be mine. We've been together and forever in a love. You don't have to carry when you carry till it's gone. Last night I cried out when I found that you are gone. Can't you realize you bless it to my soul? Anytime I'm with you, feel it stronger in my bones. Like a big king, why sitting on my throne? Baby, I want to know you feel these places on my hole. That's why I'm alive with you, live with you, die with you. Even though it's hard for us to carry on, all I'm still done, I still will moving on. I know we can make it if you still give it a try. Just the two of us, we can reach up in the sky. It's only you, baby. It's only me, baby. The two of us, baby. We can make this walk around. Yeah, we can make this walk around. We can make this walk around. Yeah, we can make this walk around.
We can make it go ahead. Some problems again, you just left me. Oh.
So
that's a wicked production, man.
yeah, thank you. I just wanted you to hear my rap. That's why I played it to my rap and stopped.
I don't know. I just know you toast, you know, all the reggae thing, you know. I never knew about the rap thing, you know.
Yeah, it's the first time I tried rap, you know, trying to extend my horizon.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful, man.
So let's start, yeah. And please, viewers, if you are watching, please do us a favor. Please share this link to your page so that more people will join us. Now we have about 9 people watching. Please, please help me to share this link so that other people can join us, because this opportunity is very seldom. You cannot get this opportunity every day, you know, to hang out with a beloved Nollywood star that is missing in action since long time. Yeah. And there will be a section where you can call in and talk to him directly. But first of all, there are some questions I listed out I wanted to ask him before we can open our telephone greetings. So, Pat.
Yeah.
First of all, what I want to ask you first, how did you come into Nollywood, and what year was that?
It's a long time ago, man. It's a long time. I think it was way back 1991, thereabout.
1991.
Yeah.
About
1991.
1991, I was in JS1.
Oh, please, man. Why you try to say, man? I'm talking to old man or what? No.
You're still looking very young. You are still looking very, even.
But I'm a young man.
Yeah, we look the same age, but I know that Bashanli, you are older than me somehow.
No.
We look the same age.
I'm in my 20s, bro.
Okay. Me, I'm 27. I'm 27.
Oh, you see?
I cannot get older than that.
Yeah, that's it. Same thing here too, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but how did you start?
Well, I started actually. Music was my first love, you know.
Okay.
Rather still is my first love. I try to do music back then, first of all, and it was actually because of my music that I met Ramsey.
Ramsey Noah.
Yeah, way back, you know, back in the day. A classmate of mine. I don't know if he's watching this right now. He's in the States, so I don't know if he's watching this. Kajetan is his name, and
he's also an actor or a singer.
No. Yeah. Oh, Kajetan was a great dancer.
Okay.
He was a great dancer, you know. Okay. So, I wish I could just send him a link. Now I don't know, but I don't want to break the interaction.
Okay.
You know? So, yeah, Kajetan and I used to go for shows. You know, I would rap. Then I used to rap.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, I would rap and he would dance, and he had this other guy who was dancing with him as well. Chimezie is his name.
Okay.
And then I wrote this song, and I thought it would be nice to have some rap on it. It's a reggae song.
Okay.
Okay. And then I was like, oh man, I would need someone who can rap, So I do the toast and he raps. So he's like, oh yeah, I know somebody. I know this guy. I think he can rap. So that was how he brought Ramsey to my house
Okay.
back then, and we tried to work on the song together. Then we went to Clink Studio back then to negotiate on how to go ahead with the recording.
In Lagos.
Yeah, in Lagos.
Okay.
But then along the line, the opportunity came for production, and we went for an audition together. Ramsey and I went for an audition, but it turned out to be a Yoruba movie,
Okay.
and I couldn't speak, so there was no point even trying. So I didn't, yeah. So later on, Ramsey came someday and was like, "Hey, Pat, I know you're also interested in acting and everything. There's this production we started, but the guy who is playing my brother has dropped his role because he turned born again, and he felt it was more like a scene to be acting on television, and I don't understand the whole story behind it. So they needed a replacement.
Mm-hmm.
So that was how he took me. We went for the audition. I had to go audition for the role of Ken back then.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how I got the role. I was auditioned by Mr. Charles Owoyemi,
Mm-hmm.
a great guy. And a shout out to him, and shout out to Mr. Ralph Wadike as well. These were the people who led us through, in the beginning. So that was how my acting career started. It was on the set of the Fortunes.
Okay.
Fortunes, which later turned to Mega Fortunes.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started.
And it goes straight to television.
Yes, it was on national television every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it was. So it was really something that everybody looked forward to watch. Back then you didn't have many private stations, and
Mm-hmm.
so NTA was
Number
number one, more or less. Yeah.
If you're NTA, you have made it.
That's it, big time. And a soap opera like that comes every Sunday,
Yeah.
at the peak hour, 8 p.m. every Sunday. It was awesome. This time when everybody, all families are already home, and so we had a lot of viewership back then.
And I think during that time, more people watch more TV than not everybody had a video cassette or DVD or something like that.
Yeah, not many families had it then, and
so everybody glued on the TV.
Yeah.
TV stations.
The video cassette thing started right after Living in Bondage.
Yeah. Exactly. I could remember.
Living in Bondage, and
I think even Living in Bondage made a lot of people to purchase DVD video cassette player.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, it was when it started.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ramsey Noah was also a musician.
Yeah, Ramsey. I mean, I wouldn't call him a musician because he hasn't done anything yet musically. But yes, he's a great singer.
He can rap or sing.
Well, I think he's a better singer than a rapper. Back then, though, I mean, I would say yeah, he was good. But now, I don't think he could do it the way they're doing it right now. But with singing, yeah, he's a good singer.
Yeah, but I wonder why is it that someone who can sing or write can easily act? Why is this so? Because most musicians I know can easily go into acting, even in US. American musicians, many of them have gone into Hollywood.
Yeah.
With Nigeria, like you, like me, like so many of them. It's really easy for a musician to go into acting, but it's more harder for an actor to start to go into music.
Yeah. I don't know. to be honest with you, I've never really thought about it. But yeah, now that you mentioned it, yeah, that's true.
I think it comes with I think as a musician, it comes with a total package of singing
Yeah,
and this art.
yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Okay.
What was the acting you did, and what was your role?
The one I mentioned, it was Fortunes. My role was Ken. I
Uh-huh.
played Ramsey's brother.
Okay.
Ramsey played Jeff while I played the role of Ken. You know,
Okay.
and we had the likes of Dolly Nachuku, who played our mother,
Okay.
and we had Regina Askia as well, who was more or less dating our dad,
Yeah.
Mr. Fred Akim Thomas, as he was called back then.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So my role was Ken. Ken, yeah.
Now you mentioned Regina Askia.
Yeah,
Uh, she's based in US.
yeah, she is.
I saw something on the social media that she newly came back to Nollywood or something, or she took part in a movie. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about it. Okay, let me say someone kind of tagged me on Instagram telling me something like, when are you coming back? Look, Regina is back. So when are you coming back? That's how I got to know about it. So
Okay.
yeah.
So would you call that a Nollywood production? That movie she took part on.
Well, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen that movie yet. I didn't.
Okay.
I just saw them like the link or the video I was tagged on.
Yeah.
Just had them celebrating, or I don't know, but I didn't see the movie. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's all about, at least for now.
Yeah. But I'm happy that she's back.
Yeah.
And everybody is waiting on when you will come back.
Well,
So the fourth one is, uh,
yeah.
have you ever regretted a movie you did? If yes, what was it? What was the movie?
Regretted the movie I did. Okay. Well, yes, I would say, yeah. There was this movie we shot. It wasn't really about the movie or the script, but it was about the attitude of the producer.
Okay.
Okay, it was about the attitude of the producer because I took part in this production. I traveled all the way based on trust back then, and
Mm-hmm.
he promised to pay off as soon as I arrived because I mean they were already in camp when they called me and said, "Oh, Pat, we need you urgently. We need to fly down to interview and everything."
Yeah.
And I'm like, so yeah, what about my money? How you gonna do it? He was like, yeah, because we're already in camp now. I mean, it's easier when you're here, and then we just pay you directly. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I bought a ticket and found myself in Enugu State,
Okay.
and we started the production. And then along the line, I was like, hey, what about the money? It turned out I was tricked.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this guy didn't even have enough money for the production. See, there's nothing wrong with telling someone like, hey, bro, I don't have money to pay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know this is your work and everything, but I don't have the money. But can you help me? At the end of the day, I can, sort things out with you. It's different rather than lying and everything. I mean, it wasn't the only one that did it. I don't want to mention names. They know themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They know themselves. And if they have a conscience, well, I don't want to talk too much about it. So this was just, just a couple of cases where I felt like, damn, I shouldn't have been a part of that production. It wasn't about the script or anything, but it was about the attitude of the producer.
The experience.
Yeah, it was really terrible. And you know what happened? I was the one, like, in this particular production,
Yeah.
the rest of the artists went on strike. They didn't want to shoot no more. They were like, if we don't get our money, we're not shooting. Guess what? I was the one calming everybody down. Like, okay, guys, take it easy. Let's not break the camp.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be difficult. We've already shot lots of scenes, and if we break the camp down, everybody goes away.
Yeah.
It's gonna be difficult to bring us all back because we're gonna get busy with other production as well. You know, so
Yeah.
I try to pacify them, try to calm them down. And as soon as this guy got some money, he traveled to Onitsha and then he went to get some money. He got back. He went and settled all the troublemakers in camp.
Okay.
Me, the peacemaker, he told them not to tell me that he gave them money.
Wow. Wow.
That's how it is.
Wow.
You know, I was the peacemaker and the troublemakers were the ones that came back to settle.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all in the past now. I mean, I'm way bigger than that.
So can it be that some of the producers are still owing you off the floor?
Oh man, I don't want. Come on, yeah, of course, of course, of course. There's a certain producer. I won't mention her name, but she knows herself.
Yeah.
And she's owing me 12,000 euros.
Oh my God, that's a lot of money.
Across my heart, I ain't making it up. Yeah, she's owing me, but it's all good.
Oh my God. You know that this is how people close their doors.
Yeah, of course.
People are dishonest in doing things because tomorrow now, if there's something that person will need you to do, and the person will not even have the courage to call your number.
Yeah, they'll try to pass through the back door.
Yeah.
Or there were cases then too. I remember, like that was back then. That won't happen no more. Now it's, you know, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
I will still help people that I feel like helping.
Yeah.
You know, but now
if the person is honest, if the person approaches you with honesty.
Yeah, but man, many of them were like snakes back then. You know, they would come to me and like, hey, I want to try my own production. You know, I decided to raise a little money. I don't have enough money. You know, let's assume your fee back then was 1 million, and then the guy would like, I know your fee is 1 million, but please, what I have now is just 200,000. But it's my production, and I need support. I want to be independent. And I would like, oh, you're a young guy. I have to support you. It's no problem. And then you start shooting, and you find out that the production belongs to a marketer, and then the same guy who offered you like 200 grand, already collected 1 million from the marketer.
Oh my God.
And even the 200, he's not even paying up. He gives you half and says, you know, like I said, I raised this when I have, you know, I'll pay off the balance later. So lots of crazy experiences, but lots of good ones too, though.
But I think this kind of attitude is what kills the industry.
Big time.
You know, corruption and dishonesty and all that.
Yeah.
It kills the industry. Because when the actor is not well paid, the motivation to give his best to the industry will not be there.
Yeah.
When he will spend most of his energy fighting for his money.
Yeah.
You know, instead of trying to be more creative for the next project, he will spend his energy fighting for the job he has done already in the past. You know?
That's it. It's
heartbreaking.
It's unfortunate.
Okay, let's move on. Have you ever sustained an injury during movie shooting? If yes, what happened?
Never ever. I play safe.
You play safe.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm not a stunt man. I'm not Jackie Chan or something, man. So.
But you have played one role where you make some karate or something like that.
Well, I played some roles where I was like an anti-cultist, and so many. Yeah, I've been in some action movies and everything, but never sustained no injury. You know.
You know that many people I've experienced so many people that sustain injury, serious injury.
Yeah.
During my time, there was a time when we were shooting a Sakaba.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One guy has to jump out from the bus before the bus will stop. He has to jump out from the bus. And
Well,
he jumped, and I don't know, he misplaced his leg, and he was rolling with the sword he had in the hand.
are you serious?
That is we have to even rush him to the hospital. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. And there was a time because I played the role the second in command.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's this thing that you get into a role, even when the movie is over, it takes
Yeah.
you like 3 to 4 days for you to come out of that role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was acting in Sakaba, I was having a knife in my hand, and one guy wanted to make me angry. I wanted to catch him. He wants to run away. I used the knife and cut his hand. He was
For
bleeding.
real.
Yeah. And people were shouting at me and said, "The movie is over. Why are you still acting in Sakaba?" Because
Oh,
I was so aggressive. I have to wake up to know that the movie is over.
but sometimes one thing people have to overstand is
Yeah.
um, most of the movies or some of the movies are very spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are some characters you play. You have to be careful.
Mhm.
Otherwise, the character is going to take over the person.
Yeah. I think so many people doesn't know this.
Yeah, the character can take over you. So you have to be very careful. You have to
Yeah.
be careful the kind of roles you even accept to play because some roles are very, very spiritual.
What about this? That someone was saying, what is with Nollywood and occultic? Because there's many occultic Nollywood movies.
I'm not a fan of that. To be honest with you,
Mm.
I mean, I know we have our culture and tradition and everything, but I'm not in support of this extreme cases in some of our movies. I think it's too much. It's
Mm.
too much.
Even some outsiders will be scared to visit
Yeah,
Nigeria.
it's too much, man.
They will think everybody is just into occultic
Yeah, we need to
something.
cut down on that.
Yeah. But has it ever happened to you that you played a role and you find it difficult to come out of the role after the movie?
Oh man, because I've been woke a long time ago,
Okay.
so I know how to
I
get
was
out of everything.
I was watching an interview from Kanayo O Kanayo. He said
Yeah,
there was one movie he did. He has to have his shoulder like this throughout the
yeah,
movie. And after that, he was like that after the movie.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That one is. I would say that one is not really a spiritual thing. He was
Yeah.
just so deep into the character.
Yeah. So many
So
people
he
have to
gets
tell
out
him
of it.
to bring down his shoulder because the
Yeah,
movie is over.
That happens.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking about spiritual roles, I'm talking
Yeah.
about roles where sometimes you have to go to maybe like to the beach or to the stream or something,
Yeah.
to lay some, like
Some
making incantations and everything, calling on the spirits of the water gods and everything.
Yeah.
Believe you me, spirits do exist.
Yeah. It can open doors.
Yeah, and these spirits, one thing people don't understand is this. Yeah, to the audience, you're acting. To the
Yeah.
spirits, you're not acting.
You're not acting.
If you're calling on them, they
Yeah.
will answer.
It's true. It's true.
They will answer. They won't think that, okay, he's calling a lot, but it's just a movie. No. Call on them, they come upon you, man. Good spirit, bad spirit,
It's
whichever
true.
one you call upon, it comes.
It's true. And that happens also to horror films in
Of
Hollywood.
course.
There are some horror films, even when you watch them in the night, you have nightmares. It opens another dimension.
Oh yeah, like Willy back in the day.
Yeah, we talked about Willy last time.
Yeah, Willy. Man, even right now, back then
Yeah.
when we were much younger, man, it was horrible. Now I
Yeah.
would not even watch it for a second. I don't want to watch it.
I'm
No, I
telling
don't
you.
want to watch it.
I just saw we were talking about it last time, and I watched the picture. It took me some hours to wipe it out from my memory.
I don't even want to remember that stuff. It was too real.
Are you sure that those people that produce it, that they don't do sacrifices before they start? Because the spirit
I
is
don't know. I don't know if they do it. I don't know, but
it seems like because it's not normal.
anything is possible. But the thing is, um, yeah, that thing was too deep. It was too scary. You know, like
Mm.
it was a low budget production, Mackie, but
Yeah,
it was too good and too real.
yeah,
You know, that's why right now, being a grown man and everything, I don't want to watch it again. I
yeah,
don't want to watch it. I know if I look for it on YouTube, I'm going to find it. I think it was called Hot Cash or something.
yeah,
That was the title, Hot Cash. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I ain't going to watch that. No.
It was even, I would say that it was even so insensitive for me as a child to be watching something like that. You know,
Yeah,
I think about it with my matured mind now.
yeah,
That was so insensitive. That is
yeah.
okay. Um, do you miss acting? Do you miss Nollywood?
Well, first of all, acting, I'm universal, you know.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not tied to just one production outfit or the other. You know. So
Hmm.
I'm doing my thing. Yeah, I miss acting a bit, but I'm doing other things. You know,
Okay.
I'm still an actor. I mean, I will be an actor till the day I take my last breath.
Hmm.
The only thing that is going to stop me from being an actor is Mother Nature. When Mother Nature says,
Hmm.
"Time for you to come home, son. You've done your part,"
Hmm.
then fine. But other than that, acting has no retirement age.
Hmm.
As long as I can move my body, as long as I can talk, as long as I can express myself,
Hmm.
I won't start acting until the last day.
My wish. This is my personal wish to see
Yeah,
you in Hollywood movie one day.
yeah. Hollywood. To be honest with you, I'm not so crazy about Hollywood.
No, I mean, or maybe international movie
Yeah,
production.
we've done a couple of international stuff like in Belgium, you know, and also
German movies.
no, it wasn't. We shot in English.
Okay,
We shot it in English, you know,
okay,
and yeah, I've done. Okay, I did one major one here in Hamburg as
okay,
well. Yeah, but I'm preparing for some projects of my own.
okay,
I think it's about time, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say too much. I mean,
okay.
when it happens, it happens. You know,
So
I don't want to put myself on the spot.
something is in the cooking, I would say.
Well, maybe I'm still preparing the ingredients. Maybe I haven't started cooking it yet.
Okay, okay,
So I don't want to put myself on the spot and put myself under pressure, like you know.
yeah,
So
okay,
whenever it happens, it happens.
okay.
But I still have about 120 more years to go. So there's
Ah,
plenty of time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so too.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another question I want to ask you.
Hmm.
Um, you know that many people have missed you in the Nollywood,
Yeah.
whether international production or Afro, Nigerian production.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you see yourself coming back to Nollywood?
Do I see myself coming back?
Hmm.
Well, I don't know about coming back to Nollywood, but I'm open to doing productions. You know, like as long
What is
as
that? What is that particular thing that will bring you back to Nollywood? What is that will happen and people will see you cower like this?
it depends on the project, man. It depends on the project. You know,
The project and the price, or just the project?
well, it's show business, so
The price.
the project is the show. The
Yeah.
price is the business.
Okay. So,
So,
but all of them have to be in balance.
of course, man. Of course, of
So if,
course.
if so if there's a production now that need you and say we need you now in Niger, then you are available. I mean,
Hmm.
because many producers might not know this. Many producers might not know that the part Attah can be available. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I've said it a couple of times. Like, yeah, I'm very much available. I didn't retire from acting.
Okay.
I stepped aside,
Okay.
but I didn't retire. I'm
Okay.
still a player, man.
So to all the producers that are watching right now or that will watch this interview, part Attah
Yeah.
is available. I'm announcing it.
Live and direct, man. I tell you.
But honestly, let me tell you, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm one of your biggest fan, even from long time ago.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And I know there's no doubt that any Nollywood movie part Attah will show his face will be a sellout. I know that. Because it has been long. Many people are yearning, even on the comment here, many people are commenting. We miss you. I miss you, Pat. This is Ufoma. Many people are saying, Pat. Someone said, Pat, Nollywood needs you.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are missing you. Someone said, you are most welcome, legend. Clara. Everybody is missing you. So I'm sure that the first time you will just appear again, the movie will be sold out.
Well, I don't want to blow my trumpet.
I'm blowing your trumpet for you. I'm blowing it for you because I know.
Yeah. I don't want to blow it myself, you know, but if you blow it for me, why not? I will dance to the tune, you know.
Let me blow it. I beg. Let me blow it.
Yeah, man.
Okay. The next thing is in this modern age of social media,
Yeah.
how do you manage your DMs from your fans?
Oh, please. Oh, don't even go there. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, especially
because many people are complaining. It has also happened to me that I send a important message to a celebrity, maybe a musician. After 1 year, if I go back to that inbox, I see that the person has not even read it. You know, and many people are complaining also that part Attah doesn't reply their message. I was going through your Facebook. Someone was complaining that you don't reply their messages.
Oh,
People take it personal. So how
yeah.
can you explain how you manage it? What happened?
You know, there's a saying: "He who wears the shoe knows where it pinches or where it hurts."
Yeah.
It's easier. I've explained to even people I've explained this to one-on-one.
Yeah.
Still don't understand it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, before the era of social media and everything, it was a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my PAs then. I used to hand them my phones to take my calls and answer my messages. And if there's like an important call that needed my attention, they would hand the phone over to me. But now where you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have your email,
WhatsApp.
Yeah. You have Snapchat.
Yeah.
You have all this put together, and messages are coming from.
Are you also on TikTok?
No, man, I can't. Which waiting?
TikTok.
No, man. No, I'm done. I'm okay with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. I'm okay, and my email. I'm okay. I can kill myself, man. So these messages are coming, and then you have the direct people who are calling you directly on your phone as well. So all this put together. Now, when you receive tons of messages on WhatsApp, those ones are waiting. Then you have Instagram messages. Then you have people who comment on your posts. See, this is another thing again, different from people who are sending you messages. There are people who are commenting on your posts, and I'm someone who loves to respond to comments, because I feel when you take your time to leave a comment on someone's post, I mean, you should show a little appreciation by at least liking the comment, so the person knows, okay, at least he read my comment. Okay, I like to do that. but it's not really possible for me to do it all the time. And when you have tons of messages, thousands of messages, where do you want to start from? You get on WhatsApp and the messages are lined up. So what I do, I don't want to give out this. It's my little secret. Though.
It will take you the whole day to go
The
through.
whole day. If it's just the whole day, it's different. It took me about 4 days plus to respond to all the Christmas messages that I got on WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp.
Oh my God.
It took me more than 4 days to respond to all.
Yeah.
You know the problem? When you get online and you're trying to respond, you start from the top, right?
Yeah.
While you're responding, people see you online and they start to message you again.
Again.
And then they see you online, they don't know that you're taking your time to respond to loads of messages that are waiting. And they think, but he's online. Why is he not responding to my message? No, I'm responding to other messages. So it's turn by turn. So it's not so easy. And, out here, you can't really, hire a PA who's going to do all that stuff because, man, you have to pay per hour, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And why should I give out my password to some stranger to start taking care of my no? So it's not easy, but we'll get through as much as we can.
If there will be a technology that filters important messages, it would be much nicer.
But it's not possible. How would the technology know what is important and what is not?
Because if you get 300 messages, I'm sure maybe 200 of them are not important. They are just, I don't know.
Yeah, people who just I have a private number. That number is permanently on anonymous. So even if I call anybody with that number, you're not going to see the number. You're going to see anonymous. Because my other number has spread all over the place already. So when someone gets my number, first they start to write. Sometimes they call. Sometimes they just give you a video call from nowhere, like someone you don't know.
That one they vex me. Somebody accept a friendship request. The next minute, the person start calling you, somebody you don't know, on a video call.
Yeah.
Very crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Very crazy. Okay. The next question is, as a public figure, how do you filter your friend circle? Because almost everybody wants to be your friend. How do you know who is your real friend as a star? So it's what I've been wondering. Because everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to be friends with Attah. So how do you know who loves you for who you are, aside of being an actor or a famous person?
That's a difficult question.
You don't have a way or tactics to find out someone who is real to you.
Well, I found out when I stepped aside, those who are real and those who are just fair weather friends, That's the only time I was able to find out.
Yeah.
So there are some people who cluster around you, who are always there with you, laughing with you and doing all things, just because of what they can get from you. The moment they think that they can't get those things they used to get in the past from you,
okay,
they back up.
That you're not in the position anymore.
Yeah,
to
exactly. They back up. So, like I said, I didn't realize it back then. I realized it after I stepped aside. Then something happened. And then I was able to, I'm still thankful to Mother Nature for opening my eyes to see.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have been thinking, oh, these are my homies and everything, wherever it is, if you're watching and you're smiling and your conscience ain't pricking you, then you're a good friend. But if you're watching and your conscience is pricking you, then you know who you are.
You know yourself.
Yeah, So so many of them like that. So, but it's not really something you can really figure out. That's one of the reasons why not the main reason, but that's one of the reasons why I decided to relocate and go to somewhere where you know, like a neutral place. You know,
Yeah. Where people can see you for who you are.
exactly, you know. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons. But it's something you cannot really be able to figure out. It's difficult.
Can it be is one of the reasons why stars find it difficult to get married?
Of course, it could be. It should be one of the reasons because you never can tell. Every Most people are telling you oh, they love you, and da da da.
But
You
all
know,
that,
but you don't know. Some could be real, but how can you tell which ones are real?
so some could also be real because you're famous. I mean, there's some real love, like if you see how they love Davido, there's many people that want some crazy girls on social media do crazy things just to get attention from Davido. And
Okay,
I can see that I would say there's a lot of this star, what do they call it? Star stored or something like that.
yes, starstruck.
Yeah,
Okay,
starstruck, which is
yeah.
also one kind of there's a feeling that pushes those girls to do that.
Okay, let me put it this way. If you think it's real, now what happens if tomorrow Davido is no longer Davido? What happens tomorrow if Davido stops being a musician?
Start pushing a truck on
If
the
Davido stops
Ojele.
a multi-millionaire or a billionaire?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
It's like some crazy cases I've seen, like people saying, "Oh yeah, they married for love and blah blah blah." And
yeah,
I'm thinking, this person you claim you married for love. If this person was a gate man, or if he was just a normal civil servant who earns just a basic salary,
yeah,
the same person, would
yeah,
you still marry that person for love?
yeah,
But this person is rich and millionaire or billionaire, and then yeah, it's easy to claim, oh, we're married for love and blah blah blah. Come on,
yeah.
true love is not easy to find.
It's not easy. It's not
Yeah.
easy.
But out here where we are, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier because people are real here. People
Yeah,
are real in this part of the world.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What are the negative and positive sides of being famous?
The just a minute, just a minute. The negative and the positive side, huh?
Yeah.
Um, well, hold on. Just, this is more than one of the things I'm telling you.
If you're watching this video, please share. Matilda Chroma, thank you so much. Please share this video so that other people can join us. I'm sure there are so many people who would love to watch this live interview because Patata has so many fans that has been disconnected for so many years. So now we have opportunity to connect back with him, and very soon we will open our phone call line so that you can call in and share your heart with him. With our WhatsApp number is displayed on the screen. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Our WhatsApp number is displayed on the screen. Very soon it will be open and you can call in and say hi to him. So, my brother,
Yeah, so you asked about the
negative side of being famous and then put the positive.
well, the positive side is you attract a lot of people.
Okay.
Is that really positive? Okay.
Contacts, you can get also contact.
You get a lot of contact. Like you're able to go into places where normally some people might not be able to go into,
Yeah.
and yeah, you get a lot of love and
Like you can get access to governor, even
yeah.
governor.
Even though I wasn't so interested in those things. I'm not one who's carried away by political positions. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Come on. They should do their jobs. They're civil servants, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
I know that's not what you asked me, but let me just clear that. These people, whether you're a governor, you're a president,
Yeah.
and once someone holds a political office, you see a lot of people congratulating them and praising. What the heck? This is just a job. This is a civil servant who's supposed to be out there serving us,
Mm-hmm.
working for us.
Mm-hmm.
Stop celebrating these people. I mean, you can celebrate them that they're doing a good job, but don't celebrate them because they're in a position of power, man. But let's not go there. I don't want to get mad.
I think their job has to speak for themselves.
Yeah. I don't want to get mad. Let's not talk about that. But
Okay. What are the negative side of being famous?
the negative side is like you're almost never allowed to be yourself.
Okay.
It's almost impossible.
You have to play the role you are playing on the movie, or what?
No, when you're outside, people expect you to act in a certain way.
Okay.
People expect you to act and behave in a certain way. And you have to be like that because you're not a role model.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, for instance,
you should not get angry.
Yeah, you can't get angry, you know, or you feel like buying corn, roasted corn from the roadside, and the people are like, can you imagine? He's buying corn.
He's broke.
Yeah, he's buying corn from the roadside. Oh, imagine, you know, this kind of thing.
Or you jump Okada. That one is always on headline.
Oh man, you can't do, even though I wasn't, I didn't like the Okada. I never really was a part of it, but
your car can broke down in 10 million.
Yeah, of course, and then you have no choice. Yeah,
jump Okada. Yeah,
it happened to me. It happened to me that I had to. There was traffic jam, and I needed to get somewhere immediately. So I had to park my car somewhere, and I took a bike.
Yeah.
To go through. I don't remember. Was it a Dumota? I don't remember. I think it was a Dumota market or something. You know.
Yeah.
And the negative, man, it's like you can't lead your life. You have a lot of demands. People are calling you. Yeah. People you don't know. They're constantly asking you for help and everything. I mean, I know a lot of people need help.
Yeah.
But how many can you help?
How many?
How many can you help?
Settle. Area boys will say settle us.
Oh man, back then, like when I'm going to buy gas in my car, except I'm not the one driving. You know, they'll come around. Hey, Baba, now we buy your film. Oh, you know. So I always had a lot of extra cash on me. So when they come knocking on my glass, I have to like give them something. I don't want to ignore nobody. You know,
exactly.
You never can tell who is who. You know.
It's true.
You know, so you have to be nice to people. You have to. So you can't really live your life the normal way. So, you know, that's why a lot of, especially in Hollywood,
yeah,
you know, there are so many tragic cases. You know, people going into drugs, or you know, or you see them, they start to tattoo their whole skin. It's not
like being in bondage.
Yeah. You know, some of those things is not like they just feel like having tattoos all over. You know, they're going through pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know. I don't know if the advantages are more than the disadvantages, or if they're balanced. I don't know, but yeah.
Do you know that many people want to be a star? There's many people that are watching us. They want to be a star, but they don't even know the realities. The truth of being a star, being a popular figure.
Yeah.
There's much price to pay.
Of course.
Yeah, like you're saying now, you cannot be yourself. Someone might even insult you at a tasty fried chicken or at a Burger King, and you cannot react. You smile. You put on a smiling face.
You can. I mean, you have the right to.
Yeah.
But when you do, it's blown out of proportion. Like, can you imagine? Oh, you know?
And I think that was the reason why Tupac Shakur was so controversial, because he refused not to be himself. He's always himself, even on the street.
Yeah,
if he comes to fight, he remove his clothes and fight.
Yeah, Tupac. Yeah.
That's why he was always controversial, because he's real. He's real to the core.
Yeah, you can't really. It's not easy.
It's
not easy. I mean, look at Michael Jackson with all the fame and fortune he had. He was not happy.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't happy.
Mm-hmm.
When he's going out, he needed to wear a mask. He needed to disguise himself.
Yeah.
This is no life, bro. This ain't no life. I'm telling you, man. A lot of people think it's fun, but man, it's.
But who is so lucky is Lagbaja. Lagbaja is so lucky.
Yeah, Lagbaja, because when it's a masquerade.
Yeah.
but it's fun right now. One of the things I like about this, their pandemic, I call it pandemic, this is a corona thing.
Yeah.
When I say pandemic, I'm not saying there's no corona.
Yeah.
There is.
Okay.
But I believe it's a man-made thing.
Yeah.
I believe it was created in the lab. That's my belief.
Yeah.
But is there corona? Yes, there is. There is. People be careful out there. So now, yeah, it's easier. Like, because even out here in Europe,
Yeah.
people still recognize me when they see me. Okay.
Yeah.
But now it's a lot easier. When I'm going out, I put on my mask. So, yeah, so this is one thing I enjoy about this corona mask.
Everybody's a ninja. Everybody.
Yeah,
has...
yeah.
I have missed some people I know on the street. I have passed some people I know, and we look at each other. I know he's an African, and I will just pass. The person might watch my movement and then turn around and say, "Cola man," and we will put our mask down and say, "Oh, it's you, man!" It has happened several times.
Yeah, yeah. Some people can recognize it through your eyes too.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I heard that Lagwaja used to buy his materials on the market by himself.
Of course,
and nobody knows him. Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay, and that brings us to the next question.
Yeah.
Are famous people sometimes feel lonely?
Of course. Famous people are the most lonely people you can ever think of.
For real?
Yes.
Someone like Davido, I don't think he's lonely because he always go with the gang. His own
gang. See, having a large entourage doesn't. It's like people getting high to forget about their sorrows, and once your eye clear, you wake up again to reality.
Okay.
I mean, me personally, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Back then, back in the day, back home, it wasn't easy.
Were you sometimes lonely back then?
Yeah, look, if I'm not doing a production, I'm mostly in my house.
Okay, watching TV.
Yeah, or playing video games or something. The only time you see me outside is like, okay, I'm driving to the beach because I love to be in the nature.
Okay.
Maybe I'm driving to the beach or something. Like I actually rented this beach house back then from one guy called Attah. So almost like every Sunday I'm driving to the beach as long as the weather is not raining. So other than that, if I'm not on set working, I'm in my house. I was never the party type of guy who was jumping from club to club. No offense to guys who party, please. Okay? I'm gonna say I wasn't like that party kind of guy. If you see me in a club, is mostly at the karaoke bar.
Okay.
I'm out there singing.
I love karaoke.
Yeah, once it's getting to the club time, I'm out.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, a lot of celebrities are lonely. Trust me, a lot of them are lonely.
Yeah. But the ones that has a good family, I don't think they should be lonely.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you have a good family, no, it's not. I'm not saying all of us.
Yeah.
I'm saying a lot, but not everybody. But celebrities are the most lonely people you can ever think of.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's why
if anybody thinks what I'm saying is wrong, let them come out with a counter. But
is it the reason why they party a lot?
Yeah. Well, for those of them who party, for instance, right now I think a lot of guys back home are smoking weed and everything. If you want to smoke, it's your choice. I'm not castigating anybody for doing what they want to do. But most of them just want to get away from that loneliness.
Okay. The next question is Nollywood back then and Nollywood now. Would you say that it has improved? Both the production and the script and the story.
Okay, now you've put me on the spot. Okay, let's see. Uh, well, yes, technically, yeah, I've seen a lot of improvement in some movies, not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I still see some cut and join films as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen some films that are even the standard is even worse than what it used to be back then.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen some great movies too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I would say technically there has been a lot of improvement for those who care about quality. Yeah, there are some people. There are maybe there are just a handful of these kind of producers or directors I'm talking about who really take their time to put the production together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you can't compare the cameras we have now to the cameras we used back then. So
Yeah.
yeah, of course, technically they've improved a lot.
Yeah.
And acting wise too, you have some really new, young, and talented people, and you also have some people who are not that talented, but they're still there too. So, yeah, so
There was something I used to notice back then, but it has stopped now. Thank God. And anytime I see I'm like, because I'm also a producer. So if I see that mistake, there's this microphone hanging down like this on the camera.
oh yeah, the boom mic thing, yeah.
Yeah, the boom mic. It happened so often back in the days, but I think I don't see it on the new movies now anymore.
Yeah,
Because
you know this boom mic issue. I've also seen it in some Hollywood productions too.
really,
Yes,
I have not seen it in Hollywood.
I have seen it a couple of times, but these were old productions.
Okay, okay.
I've seen it.
Another thing that agitates me is if anytime a car has to drive away from the camera, the car must go on a reverse. I don't know why Nollywood are doing that. Every in Nollywood, if a car comes on a compound, when he wants to go out, he must go with the reverse. Why not go in the front and turn? Sometimes I'm thinking, if it's me who is directing the movie, I will do it differently. But
Of course,
drive.
or you also don't even need to. You can also just show the car leaving the compound already. You don't have to show all the details of having the engine or
Yeah, but we love showing
the
cars.
gear.
We love showing cars and
Yeah, you don't need to show how you engage the gear,
yeah,
push the throttle or step on the brake.
yeah,
It depends if it's a scene that warrants, or like maybe an accident scene or close to an accident scene where you have to show all the impact, all the struggle of trying to, step on the brake and everything to avoid the accident. That's totally different. But it's
yeah,
not necessary to go into so much detail
yeah,
just to show someone driving out of the compound.
yeah.
Nah.
Our
But the guys they're trying though. They're trying with the little resources they have.
yeah.
They're trying though. I give it to them. I give it to them. I mean,
Okay,
they're trying. They're trying.
okay. From a producer's perspective, what are the characteristics of a promising actor?
Characteristics of a promising actor.
Hmm.
First thing is um, the the love for the job.
Okay.
You know,
Hmm.
are you love being an actor, or
Hmm.
do you want to be an actor because you want to get famous?
Okay.
These are two different things. Like if you love the job, you'll be dedicated to the job, and along the line comes the fame
Hmm.
and the fortune.
And people can feel it. People can feel the energy.
Of course, you can tell if someone is passionate about something, or when someone is just doing it because they want to do it to
Hmm.
get to a certain, they have a target.
Yeah.
I want to be known. Like some people, oh, let me get famous so that I can get all the girls, or
Yeah.
some girls, let me get famous so that I can get all the rich guys.
Yeah.
So it happens. So the passion for the job
Yeah.
is one thing.
I think
That
some people want to be an actor because they want to grow their Instagram followers.
Instagram
That's me.
madness.
Some people, not all of them.
Yeah, I know.
But when you're doing it with passion, people will feel the energy.
Of course.
Sometimes if I see somebody for the first time in a movie, and I will
Mhm.
think to myself, this person will go far because I'm
Yeah.
seeing the energy and passion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the secret of getting a role in audition? I want to watch. There's many actors who are watching, who are on this live video. They
Yeah.
want to hear your opinion. What is the secret of getting what is the secret of getting a role in an audition?
Um,
Yeah, a tip, something someone has to do to be noticed or to be considered.
just be yourself, you
Mhm.
know, be yourself. And when you're given a script, try to assimilate, try to understand the character they're telling you to interpret.
Mhm.
When you get there on the audition ground, be confident.
Mhm.
Don't panic.
This panic is a big wahala.
Yeah, don't panic because it will be noticed.
Yeah.
So just be yourself, be confident, and try to deliver the line with enough expression on the face. The facial expression is important.
Okay.
Don't keep a flat face when
Mhm.
you're reading the lines, when you're interpreting a role in
Mhm.
an audition. Don't keep a flat face. Try to express yourself,
Mhm.
different expressions, just use your face.
Mhm.
Depends on the line you're delivering. These things are pretty important
Mhm.
because any director will be watching your facial expression, your body language.
Mhm.
These things are important. Don't just go there and read the lines like you're reading a poem.
Mhm.
That's just the basic thing.
Okay. Somebody told me that it's very good if you want to go to audition, go and find out what kind of audition, what kind of movie that is. That what kind of movie. If it's something like epic, that day you try to dress like someone who should be appearing in epic movie. You dress traditionally, come to the audition. And it's very
Well,
rich also.
that could have its own advantage, but it's not a guarantee. If you like, dress like Labaja and go there.
Yeah.
These things I mentioned, if your facial expression is flat,
Okay.
if your body language is zero,
Yeah.
the
Then
costume is not going to save you. It's like the saying, no be the Jesse way you wear the play,
uh
by your system.
yeah. That
So if you like, go and wear number 10. You cannot. Number 10 doesn't make you JJ Okocha or Maradona.
is true.
Oh, So it's not about the costume. It's about you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Okay. What advice would you give to some girls who thinks that sleeping with producers will make them star?
I can't advise anybody who wants to go take the shortcut, though. I mean, um, let all I can say is let your talent speak for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you take a shortcut in, you will take a shortcut out.
Mm-hmm.
Because along the line, I mean, you can sleep with producers to get roles. If you don't have the talent,
Mm-hmm.
people are going to notice it in the movie. They're going to be wondering, how did this person ever get into acting? They're
Mm-hmm.
going to see it. They will see it. They will notice it.
Yeah.
You know. So if you don't have the talent, stop fooling yourself. Don't. But yeah, we can talk from now till tomorrow. The
Mm.
desperate ones will still do what they want to do.
It's true. It's true because especially Niger people, we love shortcut.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to make it in a short way.
yeah, yeah,
Nobody wants to go through the process.
exactly.
Okay, what about people that are molested? Because there's also molestation in the industry. What would you advise to a girl who has been sexually molested? Sometimes the girl has a powerful talent and the girl
Yeah.
fits to the role, but the producer will say you have to sleep with me before I give you the role, or try even to sleep with her before he gives her the role.
I'm talking about rape.
Something like that.
Oh,
Molestation, molest.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it
That's crazy.
happens all the time.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that's happened to personally.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that's happened.
Would you advise someone like that to go out of Nollywood or stop, or what would they
Well,
do? Because I'm sure somebody who's watching this interview might have a similar experience and would like to hear your advice.
yeah, try to talk to some senior colleagues that you trust.
Okay.
Talk to some senior colleagues, share your experience with them. Like I said, senior colleagues that you trust, senior colleagues who have good character.
Okay.
Talk to them, narrate your experience to them, and they will help you with the next step.
There's this actor's guide.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be a help to report to actor's guide?
that will be step number 2. Because some of the people you're talking about might even be too powerful for
Actor's guide.
Yeah, so it's complicated. Like I said, I don't know anybody who's been a victim of this.
Yeah.
But all I can say, if that ever happens, unfortunately, try as much as possible to talk to a senior colleague,
Mm-hmm.
talk to someone you trust, talk to someone you know pretty well, and share your experience with that person. Don't keep it to yourself. And, yeah.
Okay.
Okula, how many more minutes we got?
Do we have a? Can we? Okay, now let's open the line so that we see who might call you just to say hello. If you are watching this, you see the phone number on the screen. It's zero +43 681 8139 8022. If you want to say hi to Pat, just call this line on the WhatsApp and you say hi, and you keep it very short because I can see that he's about to leave the scene. So yeah,
Just about 4 or 5 minutes.
yeah. So just call just to say hi if you want to talk to him, and please keep it short. The next question I want to ask you before someone might call is let's just round up. Yeah, what tip would you give to a young boy or a young girl
Yeah.
watching this video now who wishes to become an actor but does not know how to start? There's many of them who wishes they want to be an actor, but they don't know even where to start or how to start.
Oh, I don't know if they still have auditions now. I don't know, but normally that would be the first thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go for an audition. Go for an audition.
There are some of them that live in a state where there's no audition. They live in another state, but the audition is happening in Oka or in Asaba, but it's far away for them.
They have to find a way because the production is never going to come to meet them where they are. They have to go meet the production where it's happening.
Okay.
But I know it's not so easy. I know some people cannot afford to do it, but all the same,
Yeah,
you have to find your way.
yeah.
To
There are people. There's something that is going on now. There's some people that open an association. You have to join with some amount of money. There's one young girl from my hometown who is also an actress.
Yeah.
She was telling me that now before they can take you in audition, you have to join a platform with, I don't know, 20,000 naira for them to allow you in any audition.
Yeah.
For them to allow you to give you a role, you have to join that platform. But it was not done like this in the past.
Yeah, I know there are so many crazy things going on. I wouldn't call that crazy, but I don't know this issue of. I think some people, even for some auditions, like what I heard, you have to pay to get a form to be able to attend an audition. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, so many crazy things I've heard about, but I can't really confirm them.
Okay. Among all the young actors and actresses we have now in Nollywood, who would you say that is performing well right now? I mean, in acting. Anyone is doing well.
I wouldn't want to mention. I wouldn't want to mention names because it would be like, because some other ones will take it personally if I don't mention their names. But
Okay.
I think a lot of guys. There are so many good actors out there now. So many.
Okay.
So many of them.
Okay.
And some bad ones too.
Okay.
Yeah.
No name mentioned.
No.
Hey, me buru gị isi.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to sound like, I'm taking sides, or I have my favorites or something. Because some of them I don't know their names.
Okay.
By heart,
Yeah.
So,
and someone like you, if you mention a name, they will take it very seriously.
Yeah, so it's better not to mention that.
So if you want to talk to Pat Attah, this is your chance because we have a limited time now. Just call that number and say hi to him if you want. And otherwise, we move on. What can be done in Nollywood to get to the next level? What can be done for Nollywood to get to the next level?
What can be done?
Yeah, what is missing?
Well, we need more investors.
Universities.
Investors.
Okay.
Yeah, we need more investors. People, and we need some film academies as well.
Okay.
Where people can go and improve on their talents and everything.
Okay.
And then, these things are major things, so that we can have much more quality production, coming out from the industry.
Okay. Even ndị be anyị na-asị na ife amụrụ amụ ka ife agwọrọ agwọ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if someone studied what he's doing, the person will be more sure of what he's doing than someone who is just improvising.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What do you have to say about Nollywood on Netflix?
Well, there are so many nice productions I've seen on Netflix, but there are some that shouldn't be there. They shouldn't bastardize Netflix like they did. Is it
Iroko TV?
No. I think was it African Magic or something.
Okay.
They should watch what they put out there. They should watch what they put out there. There are so many quality productions on Netflix, but there are also some productions that shouldn't be seen on Netflix.
Okay.
There are some, yeah. There are some I saw and I was kind of disappointed.
Okay. My final question, which will be our last discussion, is: do you think it's possible to create our own African diaspora movie industry here in Europe, just like they have in France, or even Black American movies? Do you think it's possible?
Of course.
So, how realistic is that? What can be done? How do we? Because I think since we are in this part of the world, I think we have opportunity to create our own. And because the Europeans that we are in their country, they will not do it for us.
I think production is a universal thing. It's a universal thing. You can produce wherever you find yourself, as long as you have the resources, as long as you have the talent around you who can interpret the roles you have in mind. You can produce from anywhere. From anywhere. The most important thing is, do you have the resources? Do you have the right characters that you need for your production? Do you have a good script, a good storyline? These things are the important things. But of course, we can operate from everywhere.
But what can we do? What can we do? Because since I'm in this country, I have passion for movies. I'm a very passionate actor, but sometimes we are few here that are acting. Some people are gathered, and how I do is that when someone show interest, I'll give the person a chance, tell the person what to do, so they learn acting by doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like, if you have the resources, if you have the right people to interpret the role, then there's nothing holding us back. The characters have to be in place. A good script, a good storyline, and a good script. Then you have the characters, and then you have a good budget for the production. That's all. That's all is needed to take off.
You said you are planning, you are gathering the ingredients.
Hmm.
Because you have thought about making your own production here in Germany, or that, right?
Yeah.
And would you call it Nollywood?
No.
What would you call it?
No. I won't call it Nollywood.
What would you call it?
I won't
Uh,
call it.
would you
Uh,
call it diaspora movie? What would
no. I won't even attach it. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to have anything to do with any mood or any.
okay, okay. It should just be part of that production.
My name might not even be there.
Okay,
It could just be anything. It could be, for instance, you could call it. You can call it Apple production. Just saying.
okay.
You can call it, anything. Orange production, whatever it is. But it doesn't have to be Hollywood.
Okay. What about the marketing aspect of it? Because if you are producing a movie, you have to also think about where your marketing will be.
Of course, this things you already have to map out
Hmm.
while you're planning the production.
Hmm.
All these things you're already making contacts while you're planning your production. You're already making contacts. Okay, how do I want to put this movie out there?
Hmm.
How like how do I like the commercials and everything? How do I get it to reach
Hmm.
a certain amount of people?
Hmm.
How to push it? How to market it? All these things have to put. You don't start a production without thinking about how you're going to market it. Then you're planning to fail.
Hmm.
You must plan everything before you kick off the production.
Okay.
That way things are moving smoothly. Then you take it one step at a time. That's the way it goes. But don't start a production and then later you start thinking, oh, how am I going to market it now? Man, then you're bound to fail most of the time.
But your movie will be available in Nigeria when eventually comes out.
Yes, of course, it'd be a universal thing. But like I said, I don't want to say too much.
Okay. But please, you have to add me to your budget, though, if you want to start
Of
cooking.
course, you're here. Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
because I'm feeling like that Europe doesn't give us so much possibilities to be creative, especially the people we lack human resources. I mean, our people. Sometimes even for me to shoot a movie skit, to that people will bring out their time to come together. To gather five people together is a war. To shoot a movie skit, just a short.
Are you talking about the Africans in Europe, or because I think Europe gives you a very big opportunity to do a lot of things. But if you're talking about gathering our people here,
Our people.
okay, yeah, that's a totally different ballgame altogether.
Yeah, our
It
people.
mustn't be. It must not be only with. You don't have to make it an all black affair.
Yeah, you know that there's so many things that black people can do. White people will do it differently. You
I
know.
know, but
Yeah.
then you have to walk around what you have. You don't have to. You have to. That's why they say when you go to Rome, behave like the Romans. So then
Yeah.
when you're writing the script, you have to write a script that you can achieve within the circle where you find yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Else, you have to start importing people from Africa to come and integrate
It-
here.
it's true. It's true.
So, yeah.
It's true. But my prayer is that one day something will kickstart in Europe and we will have our own version of, I will not say Nollywood, but maybe diaspora movie, something. African diaspora movie, because it's happening in
It's happening, but it's happening. There are productions going on in the UK.
France.
Even
Is great.
yeah,
France is
yeah,
doing great. You
yeah.
know,
It's happening. People are doing productions, but
I mean black people. I mean black
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. They're doing things.
You
In Belgium, they're doing things. But the
know,
thing is,
Belgium is also trying. Belgium is also good.
the other thing is they don't call it Nollywood. Maybe that's why people don't
Yeah,
respect.
yeah.
Yeah,
But the movie is very standard movie.
yeah,
But nothing is happening where I am in Austria here. Nothing is happening. It's only me and one other guy they call Bright, who is also making Nollywood movies. But most of the time, Bright goes to Nigeria to make his movies. You
yeah.
know, he traveled to Nigeria, make his movies, then come back here and make premiere. But I just wish that one day something will start happening in this part of the country so that we kickstart and use our talent. This is what I'm
Well,
wishing.
I hope so too. But I mean, rather unfortunately, I don't want to be. I don't want to say goodbye to you guys, but yeah, I must leave as soon as possible. But what I want to say now online here is
Yeah.
we have to repeat this so that we have to repeat this now when people can call in and ask their question, because it's not going to be possible anymore today.
Yeah.
Like time flies. At least we budgeted 1 hour, but we've had 1.5 hours already.
Yeah.
But we can repeat this. Of course.
So the conversation is so interesting. So
yeah, we should have a part 2 maybe in 2 weeks if you want.
Okay.
We can do this, but then it will just be like for phone calls, and people can call in to ask questions and every other thing.
Okay.
You know?
Let's do it then. Let's do the part 2 of it.
Yeah, we can have a part 2. I'm saying it so that I'm saying it live so that you know, it won't sound like I'm trying to run away. So
no. We are much over the time, even the time we. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for taking part and to interact with us. It was a great pleasure and a great honor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure too. I enjoyed it. I wish we could stay longer, but I have another appointment that I have to catch up with.
Okay.
And, but I really enjoyed the whole time.
Me too. And I hope our viewers also enjoyed it and learned 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope so too. But like, we're gonna have a part 2, so I mean, we'll have a part 2 in 2 weeks.
No problem. Thank you so much. Have a
2 Saturdays from now, we should have a part 2.
Okay. Anything you want to say to your fans? Maybe.
I just want to say to them, I love them all. They should keep keeping it real. I'll try my best to keep keeping it real too.
Okay.
You know, and they are blessed.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Pat.
All right, my brother, man.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, man.
Nice evening.